American Natividad in Etobicoke, where a city bylaw officer is currently under investigation for what's being described as a racially charged confrontation with two women. It happened here at Centennial Park. The officer was attempting to clear people from this permit-only track, which is currently closed to the public, but the women say he took a very different tone with them because of the color of their skin, uttering some very disturbing words. Deborah Ampong and Eva Alumensa say when they arrived at the park on Tuesday morning, they saw the gates to the track were open, with about a dozen or so people inside. They thought it was okay to use, but just over an hour later, two white teens who were also using the track told them they should all clear out because a bylaw officer had arrived.
So we packed up our stuff. We didn't run. We packed up our stuff. We got to the gate. The gate was locked. So we're like, we have to hop over this gate right here. Yeah. So we were like, we have to hop over the fence. So they hopped over the fence first with him standing there. And we watched him not ask them for their IDs. But the moment we were about to hop over the fence, he uttered these exact words. He said, "Did you know that you two are trespassing? And if this were my home, I'd be licensed to shoot you both."
Then you have the audacity to say, because we're trespassing, you could shoot us? Are you crazy?
Again, I said no such thing.
We were so shocked. We couldn't believe it. We were like, what? Like, did he really just say that?
The two say when they did get over the fence, the officer asked only them for their identification.
You want to take my identification and hers? Why?
But you don't ask them for them, theirs? Did he ask you guys for your ID?
No, as soon as we hopped over, you started
You
making
did
a comment.
not.
Everyone is standing around now, including those two white teenagers,
Exactly.
and he is specifically just asking you for your IDs.
Exactly, just asking us. In fact, there was actually someone still on the field, and he didn't even address them.
Eventually, they say he was going to just let them leave, but when Deborah pulled up with her car, the bylaw officer wanted to take a picture of her license plate. It was then that Eva began taking cell phone video of the confrontation.
I'm going to take
If you take a
No,
picture
you're not
of
going to
my
take
license
nothing.
plate,
take a picture. But
You're
I'm
not
going
going to
write
take
down.
it. For
You
what?
are not writing it
For
down.
what?
You are not writing
my
it down.
job.
No,
It's
you
not
don't
your
need to.
job.
Because I couldn't understand. He kept antagonizing us after we said we're going to leave.
We need them to know, we need the public to know that these are serious allegations. We take them seriously, of course, and the matter is being treated with the seriousness with which it deserves.
We heard and we saw. He said that if we trespass, he is licensed to
Shoot us.
Was he talking to you?
No,
Was he talking to you?
I shoot at
You
them,
can
not
rewrite
at us.
history any way you want to, but
The city is investigating the incident with input from the newly created anti-black racism unit, but they're looking for a neutral third party to lead the investigation.
I think it is very important that when you have deeply concerning allegations like that, you do everything you can to ensure that the public is satisfied you're having an objective, independent investigation, so there's no suggestion that people are investigating themselves.
People think racism doesn't like exist in Canada. It does. We experience it all the time, but we are peaceful enough to just walk away from situations that happen all the time. And I feel like enough is enough. We don't need to deal with these type of things anymore. We don't.
Deborah and Eva are trying to connect with the two teens in soccer gear who were present during the incident and are hoping that they will get in touch. Meanwhile, city spokesperson Brad Ross says he can't say how long the investigation will take, although the bylaw officer in question is still employed by the city. He hasn't confirmed whether he is still on duty.